Welcome back. I'm still sporting a few scars from last week, but we've got the unboxing of the Dinghy. So let's get into it. Welcome aboard to see a first-time sailboat owner diving headfirst into sailing, maintenance and the semi-liveaboard lifestyle. Join me as I chase endless summers, learn the ropes and document the highs, lows and lessons of a life at sea for a mug like me. And it's all here on the Sailing Edge.
Unrequited, and I know you won't be mine. The pain stays strong, but all I have is time. Time is all.
So after the disappointment from last week, I needed a change of pace. Early on in October last year, I purchased a 2.4 metre inflatable dinghy and decided to go all electric for the power unit, and it was finally delivered last week. I was eager to share my purchase with you all, and of course I had to get it all charged and get out on the water as soon as possible. But, as usual with me, the weather got in the way again. Bearing in mind I didn't want to go all the way down to the marina, I thought the ideal place was the canal not far from my home. It offered an accessible test area and the ability to have a bit of fun, drop the stress levels, and take my mind off the windlass and anchor chain issues. Well, at least for a wee while. So with my first attempt failing due to weather, I had to wait until the next week to try again. And when I say better weather, well, it wasn't ideal, but at least it was dry. So after doing something I rarely do, which was reading the instructions, I was ready to get this thing up and running and then take her for a run up the canal. Now this part had me slightly nervous. Electric motors are wonderfully simple, right up until you realise you've never used one before. Apparently, it's straightforward. Forward, reverse, and try not to fall in. And surprises for me, it actually worked. Quiet, smooth, and a lot less dramatic than I'd imagined. After the last few weeks of stress, it was good to actually achieve a win for a change. And just like that, we're moving. Quiet, simple, and no fuss, a first for me. There's something about English canals that feels completely relaxing and beautiful. Even on this misty day. No rush, no noise, just water, wildlife, and the occasional curious onlooker. Of course, once you stop for a moment, the locals arrive. One of the things I love about canals is the quiet engineering behind them. Below us, there's busy traffic and roads, and up here, we're just drifting across on a strip of water. And then there are the back gardens. You never quite know what you're going to see. Apparently, canal side decorating has its own very unique style. A few weeks ago, I was wondering whether I'd even managed to get this dinghy working. Now I'm quietly drifting along a canal, wondering why I didn't do this years ago. Of course, the boat still has a few challenges waiting. But for today, I'm calling this a successful first outing. Of course, enjoying the canal is the easy part. Back at the boat, the windlass is still very much cactus. So next week, we're getting into some proper boat work and hopefully finding a solution. Whether that involves fixing it, replacing it, or admitting defeat, we'll find out. Join me next time and see what this mug sailor ends up doing.